Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me.
What is going on? It's your man, Mr. Mix, aka the Professor, BKA Lil Cuzzo. Next to Big Cuzzo, what's happening? What's going on with you, man?
What's popping, man?
Man, I can't call it, brother.
Life. Let's get to it, man. We're gonna start with Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah, let's go there.
I didn't watch it. Like, I had zero interest in it. Like,
Smart man.
Smart man. I have a thing where, like, the people I idolized growing up.
Let's keep them there.
Thank you.
Let's keep them there.
I didn't even watch him and Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see that. And them are they're in my top 5.
Yeah. You didn't need to.
I just don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
But hey, for us the bag, hey, get that money. I
20
seen a lot of people
20
saying
mil for a couple hours work.
Yeah. Going back and forth about whether it was rigged or not. And I'm gonna say this. If it wasn't, the internet has a way of persuading you
that it is.
Because I saw some clips.
That made it look like,
damn, is he really talking to him? And so it can blur your vision, dog. But I would give Mike Tyson the benefit of the doubt. Mike Tyson a real nigga.
Yeah.
So I don't see him, I don't want to say selling out, but I don't see him taking a dive or doing that for some money. For when he ain't broke no more. But at the same time,
it's a lot of money.
For sure. Well, I'm saying I would give him the benefit of the doubt for that. But if that's what happened, I'm not mad at it. If you can finagle, if people gonna give me $20 million at 58 years old to just pretend like and I can do it.
And I don't get knocked out, and I don't get hurt, and this kid can't do nothing to me.
I can take a little pepper punch.
Yeah.
Bet. I can see that.
It wasn't one time to where he got hit, and I was like, oh, shit, he in trouble. Oh, shit. Like, It was real. Like, if you watch Jake Paul fights, it's a pattern. And the pattern is usually they get in the ring, the first couple of rounds, to me, it's the real fight. It's if Mike wanted to beat his ass or if Mike wanted to knock that boy out, he could have.
Now, I'm going to say this.
He could have.
I'm going to say this.
He could have. The first 2 rounds were really telling. Like, he hit him with a left, and he went damn near across the ring, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. So, look, the clips I seen, I'm going to say this is where the internet almost had me on the rig shit. Mm-hmm. So, if you look at any of Tyson's old footage, you know what he do. Mm-hmm. His level hook to the body, his bob and weave game. It was a couple of times that people was pointing out where Paul overcommitted and Tyson had the perfect opportunity, and he kind of looked like he pulled back, or he hesitated.
Broke that boy ribs.
So I'm not saying it was because I didn't see it, but if it is rigged, I'm not even mad at it because if we gonna spend money to see a 58-year-old legend fight, then you deserve that.
Yeah, 20 mil for an hour work.
Yeah. And he can go back home and get high on his couch.
We saw way too much of Mike. Mm-hmm. Cameraman, you was dirty and wrong.
You ain't shit for that.
You was dirty and wrong for what you did.
Word up. I'm glad you said that.
You was dirty and wrong.
You didn't have to pan down.
We didn't have to see Paw.
You didn't
walking
have
away.
To pan down.
We didn't have to see
low.
that. You son of a bitch, you. You didn't have to do that to us.
You didn't have to pan down.
You really didn't have to do that.
He did it on purpose, dog.
And then did so you know.
It was intentional.
Yeah. So you know.
It was intentional.
So you know.
It was intentional.
So with that, I will say this though. I don't pay for him no way. You know, hit the inbox. You trying to get yourself together. I don't pay for him no way. But I will never pay for another. Yeah. Netflix need their ass whooped too. It was buffering the whole fight. That. So I heard. So I heard.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Service I use don't do those things.
Nah, they come right through. Yeah.
But for those that had regular Netflix, it was buffering the whole time. Some of the undercard fight, it was actually some good undercard fights. In the women's match, the one woman got robbed. The Puerto Rican woman, I've been following her. I cannot think of her name. If y'all think of her name, she got robbed.
That was the uproar.
She got robbed.
Yeah.
You don't throw, land. I've never seen someone throw more, land more, and the opponent has a point taken away, and you still lose.
That's crazy.
She threw 100 more punches. She landed, I want to say, at about 6 to 8% more.
Okay.
The girl had a point taken away for
the opponent.
The opponent had a point taken away for an intentional headbutt. Yet she still lost.
Hey, they say old girl got a reputation as being like a dirty fighter.
Yeah.
Because they was like, yo, after they was asking her about the headbutt, and she was like, hey, yeah, it get dirty in there.
Yeah, like some people just take it that way. You know what I'm saying? But as far as don't waste your money.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't.
Whoever he fights next, whoever he these little gimmick fights and whatnot, just to give you some hit, I like true boxing fan. Like I'm a true boxing fan. I love the sweet science. I love the sport, box growing up, like all of that. So you can't, we not finna continue to put on these little money bag grabs. Mm-hmm. You know, cool. Like I said, for Mike, love it. Love that Mike got 20 million. He's from our era. He's one of our heroes. He's one of our legends. If anyone deserves it, Mike does. The fans just don't deserve to see that shit like it's true boxing when it ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. So,
but nowadays, because
somebody need to be
entertained. Anyway.
We do, and somebody need to beat Jake Paul ass because I'm sick of it.
I just want him to fight like a fighter that's active.
That's my point. Like
it ain't even got to be like an elite one,
like a real fighter.
Just fight somebody that's active.
Yeah, that's your age and your weight.
I know UFC fighter who got a little boxing skill, but fight a real cat. That's all. But I ain't gonna watch it. I don't care who he fight. I just had no interest in it. So Dre and Snoop has an album coming out.
Okay.
I think in December. Dre's producing it. They back at it. Now, clips have been floating online. Snoop been dropping like little clips of them in the studio, dropping samples of the song. And then I think Dre and Snoop was on Drink Champs. They was on something recently.
I know what you're talking about.
And they was playing like music from the album. And all of that shit go.
Okay.
All of it go.
Okay.
Now, I think they was trying to, they was asking them about doing the verses. Like who can go against them in the verses or who they would like to go against in the verses. So my question to you, Cuzzo, because I see it. What duo can you put up against Dre and Snoop? Now, when I say duo, you can't, I don't want to say, I'm going to say just all their projects together. Because if you do individually, we'll be here all day. Because Dre got mad.
What you saying is the dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Who can dynamic duo against Dre and Snoop?
Not solo.
Yeah, who can dynamic duo against Dre and Snoop?
So who you got?
There's only one right answer.
Who?
And it won't happen because they ain't cool no more.
Who?
Kanye and Jay. It's the only way that works. You have to have a super producer, which Dre is. To me, Dre is the greatest hip hop producer of all time. My opinion.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah, my opinion.
I'm not gonna argue.
Tim right there, but Dre and Tim for me, 1 and 2.
Now I have my personal favorites.
Yeah, of course.
But if we're going with the overall,
if we're just going overall,
yeah.
Dre and Snoop. I'm sorry, Dre and Tim and Kanye is right there. So
you put Pharrell up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pharrell would be in my top 5 as far as that goes.
Oh, yeah.
But Pharrell doesn't have the counterpart.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Not the longevity counterparts.
Right. Yeah. Maybe Push, but that's more clips.
He got work with Snoop too.
He got work with Snoop too.
He got some bangers with Snoop.
He got some work with Jay. He got some work with,
Yeah.
But as far as Dre has classic work. The Chronics are classic work.
Facts.
So you gotta be able to, in a versus, you gotta be able to perform it. You gotta have the records that can match the nuclear bombs that fucking Dre and Snoop gonna drop on your ass. You gotta have the chemistry. It's so much shit you gotta have to beat Dre and Snoop. Because initially when you said it, I was thinking in my head, nobody.
That's
nobody, like Dre and Snoop, and that's it. But then I thought about it, and I was thinking about Watch the Throne And I was also thinking about Blueprint and some of the other like specific Kanye and Jay shit.
Yeah.
That would be, you would be in for a treat. That would be a long day. But I think that's the only, and damn, there's another one too. And this is a little down, a little dark, but it's true. Puff and Big. Puff and Big could go song for song. With,
Big only got 2 real, like
but them 2 ain't missing shit.
I agree.
But them 2 ain't missing shit.
And
he got a dope. And he got a dope
rounds though.
But you only got 20 songs.
You be doing 20? Okay.
We only got 20 because that's what Versus is. It ain't catalog for catalog. Now, catalog for catalog, we got a different conversation.
Yeah.
If we just talking Versus, Puff and Big got 20 songs.
You got 20 bangers with Puff and Biggie?
Fuck yeah.
I need to get into the archive.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I need to get into the archive of the duo.
Yeah, you got 20 songs with Puff for sure.
Not with Puff just doing ad-libs.
No.
I'm talking about where somebody wrote some shit for him and he's rapping on it. Or you know what? Because you know what? Nah. You're right. Don't change it. Don't change it because Dre and Snoop ain't rapping on everything.
Yeah, ain't rapping
so
on.
we keep it. No,
yeah.
Okay.
I just meant from the producer. You got some songs back to the elite MC.
Yeah. Okay.
I only see 3 that can be mentioned in that conversation. Snoop and Dre, Puff and Big, Kanye and Jay.
Can I throw one out there?
Because
and I just want you to hear me out.
Go ahead.
Missy and Timbaland.
Possibly.
Now listen to me.
Possibly.
Now the audience is different. The setting is different. But if we're going with their lane versus their lane,
the performance aspect, they win.
Listen.
I went to the concert.
Bro.
I went to the concert in Atlanta. I saw Tim and I saw the show that Missy puts on. Nobody.
Listen, man.
Like, you're as good as, but you're not better than Missy at performing. I saw the concert, bro. I saw the floating stages. I saw the fucking.
That's all I'm saying.
I saw the record she got that she produced, and she a producer too,
bro.
No, you got that.
I just think that's a hell of a show.
You got that.
That's a hell of a show.
No, the performance aspect they win.
Yeah, because
the minute they get on stage, they gonna be more entertaining than you.
Yeah.
Because Missy is a fool with it.
And the songs are fire.
Yeah, the songs are crazy.
You add the performance to it, it goes from here to here. Hey, Missy don't get enough credit.
No, she does not. She's my number 1 female hip hop. She's top 10 hip hop artist for me of all time. She's my number 1 female MC of all.
Bro, she write. She for herself and other people. She produces. And she performs. Not only can she rap, she can rap.
Yeah, and she can sing.
And
be dancing and have dancers
bro.
And has creativity and like
she's responsible for All About the Benjamins.
Yes, she is.
One of the top 5 songs off the Bad Boy count.
I say a top 10 song in hip hop. You want to ask me, but that is me. But yeah, you right on that. Because I was thinking about some other ones. I was really getting deep into my hip hop bag. Like I was going like RZA and Jizza maybe, but that would be more some street battling shit. Like
because I was even thinking like Mobb Deep, but Mobb Deep so grimy.
They are.
And
they don't have the hits.
They East Coast heavy.
They are, but they ain't got the hits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They got the songs, they ain't got the hits.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Mobb Deep, that's my 1 duo rap group is them 1A and 1B, them and EPMD.
Really? Yeah. My number 1 rap duo is the Clips.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
it's the Clips.
Yeah,
because. And it's not just because of Pusha T. Pusha T is in my top 5, FYI, by the way. It's actually No Malice. It's actually Malice. It's No Malice. Well, he goes himself by No Malice. Now they got an album that's about to drop. When it comes out, y'all better support it. But it's No Malice because he doesn't get credit for being so fucking cold, bro.
Yo. But honestly, Cuzzo, that's just a testament to how fire Pusha T is. Yeah. Because No Malice is just as He hard.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah. He get bit. Yo, when the funeral, when they walking down the street with the casket and they on top of the cars rapping it.
Yeah.
I was like, who?
Till the casket drop, Hell Have No Fury, Virginia, like classics. One, they got classics. Two, just as a rap duo, they okay. They won. Number two for me is Red and Meth. Just because I haven't seen, with the exception of probably Run and DMC, I haven't seen that type of chemistry. And right up there for me is Jada and Styles. Right up there is Jada and Styles.
That back and forth shit, like nobody do it better than them.
Yeah. And then also and then what I consider God level, I don't even put them in the list anymore as Outkast. Outkast in the sky somewhere.
You could. Yeah, I think it's certain. It's certain artists. Like now, I just stopped mentioning, and it ain't like out of disrespect. It's just that there's nothing else I can say about them. And Outkast is one of those groups. Like, what else can you say? The work speaks for itself. It's
everything.
What else can you say? So
done everything.
I just stopped. So now when these discussions come up, I just get into my personal joints.
Yeah.
Because
that's what it should be about.
And what's current.
Right. It should be about what you like personally.
Yeah.
And that's what you should be bringing to the table. The problem is that we're so connected on this internet thing that sometimes our opinion become the same opinions. And people are scared to step outside
That's a fact.
Are scared to step outside the lane and go,
that's a ball.
Yo, I like her or I like him. Yeah. And this is my favorite because of this. Because again, when I mentioned the Pusha T thing as top 5, I always get pushback.
Okay. Really?
And I say one thing to the pushback. Give me his worst verse. And then people get to thinking, oh, he rap about his coat.
Well, some people say that, but they don't even listen to Pusha like that.
That's my point. I hear you. I listen to him.
Yeah.
I listen to him.
Yeah.
Bro, there's 2 or 3 verses of Jay that I can say, you kind of mailed that. You could have did better.
Oh, for sure.
There's a couple big verses where I'm like, okay.
You know who else
I've never heard a bad Pusha verse.
You know who I've never heard a bad verse from? T.I.
Reason why he in my top 10.
I've never heard a bad T.I.
I've never heard a bad like
yo, come on, improve on that.
Yeah,
nah,
come on, or that ain't you.
Yeah,
that ain't you.
Nah,
you know you come better than that.
I'm gonna keep it a book. Yo, you heard that song? It's old now, but T.I. and Tech Nine. Mm-hmm. Yo, when I first saw, because I'm a huge Tech Nine fan. Mm-hmm. Before I heard the song, when I saw like Tech Nine featuring T.I., I came front. I was like,
go smoke.
Nah. I was like, nah. I ain't thinking what mix. Because the styles are so different. I ain't thinking what mix, but hey,
I would initially thought on that when I heard the match, I was like, oh, Tech gonna smoke too, and it's not gonna. And it wasn't the case. And it wasn't the case. And it was not the case. Clifford Harris can rap.
Yeah.
Can rap his ass
I was like, all right, yeah.
Can rap his ass.
So back to the. So you agree with me with the Missy and Timbaland?
Love it.
Okay.
Love it. Didn't even that was an angle I wouldn't even. And what's crazy, I just went to the concert in July, so I should have been like, Timbaland.
I sat down and thought about. I'm like, damn man, who can?
Missy and Timbaland could 1,000%.
Snoop like the Avengers, dog. Yeah. So who can rock with them?
Yeah.
And I was just thinking like, who got some catalogs? Who perform well? And I was like, yo, Timbaland and Missy they got. Yo, the 90s, dog, early 2000s, they had it on lock. They had a nice little camp, dog. They was banging hits, bro, with Tim, Missy, Genuine, Aaliyah, Magoo, rest in peace. They had the little
Play.
Yeah, cheers to you.
Mm-hmm.
I used to freestyle. Yeah, I bought the single, because Timbaland did his thing on the beat.
And you
get
the instrumental.
I used to just freestyle to the single like all the time. But yo, they had some.
Yeah, bruh, that sound.
Yo.
Oh, and let me really fuck you up.
Aaliyah, Forgot about
Aaliyah. Teddy Riley.
Shame on me.
Teddy Riley started all of them, which started all like it's so connected. That whole little camp. And,
it makes sense. It makes sense because Riley had a camp. It makes sense. Yeah. We're gonna stick with the hip hop. Right. So Freddie Gibbs dropped the album, and it's a banger. I like everything on there.
Okay.
No skips.
Go check it out.
My only gripe would be it's just too short. Right. The songs are too short. Yep. I'm old school. I'm 90s, dog. When the songs was 4.5 minutes, you get a 5-minute joint, you know.
You get a bridge and a hook.
Yeah. You get you 3 verses. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 verses with the bridge and a hook. Yeah. So now it seems like everybody doing like the one long verse with a hook or two short verses. It's just the format is really kind of there's no order. It used to be, you know, verse, hook, bridge, whatever, ride out, or maybe you do the hook first, come in with the verse. It used to be some type of order, but now it seems like throw the beat on and we just gonna put it together. Not Gibbs' album. Gibbs' album is fire. No skips.
Right.
But today's song style of where they creating songs and putting them together, man, the songs are much shorter, and I get it. You know, we all have our attention spans ain't shit no more. But me personally, when it comes to music, my attention span is long.
That part of it, but the other part of it is the streaming shit. They're trying to trick the algorithm. I didn't realize this until Chris Brown some years ago had dropped like a 40-song album.
Yeah.
But they was all like to that point, they was all 1 to 2 minutes. He was trying to get, so with streaming, you got to have a certain amount of time. You have to have a certain amount of songs. With the record label, you got to meet a certain criteria for it to be considered an album. So all of that shit trying to cheat the system or trick the system is partially why you're getting 2-minute and 30-second songs. You may only get 10 to 12 of them. Attention spans being shorter. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, artists being worse.
That's artists being worse. That's probably the number one reason.
Artists being worse. Like,
yeah.
There were certain artists that used to go into and I know, you know, we telling our age right now. There were certain artists that used to go into the studio album time and would make 150 tracks and pick the best 12 or the best 13 from that 150 tracks.
That's a fact.
And I know that ain't happening.
And archive the rest.
Yeah. I know that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Like, they are putting this shit out.
At a fast rate.
Yeah, mix, master it, put that shit out.
Yeah.
So you're not getting
But even some of the production sound terrible, dog. As far as like the quality of sound.
You can tell there's been rushed.
Yeah.
It ain't been a lot of care put into it.
Yeah, some of that sounds sloppy, dog. You got to sometimes you got to slow cook them joints.
Oh yeah.
You got to slow cook them, dog.
And we deserve better.
We do deserve better. For my little $10.99 a month, I demand perfection.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stick with the nostalgia moment.
Okay.
So I saw this article where this mother was arrested for letting her 10-year-old son walk to the store by himself. The store was less than a mile away, and they arrested her and charged her with reckless endangerment.
Saw that.
Now I get it. Where we at today in today's climate, you know, hey, nobody's safe, men, women, or children. I get it. But it just made me reflect on how times have changed, man. Yo, when we was in single digits, we was walking everywhere. Before we was grown adults, man, yo, we was walking to school. We was walking to go to the park that wasn't next door to the cribs. Like, we was catching the buses by ourselves.
We was walking to go hoop.
We was doing everything.
We was walking to play basketball. We was walking to play baseball. We was walking to do everything. Walking to the boys club.
Now, you don't even see, you hardly even see kids outside.
I don't see kids outside playing.
Dog. That's what I mean. Yeah. Like, I can't tell you the last time I've been riding somewhere and I seen like some kids at the court hooping. Or outside playing football in the street. And they got to move out we was outside. Going to Man, my mama used to send me to the store to get a Pepsi and some cigarettes. You know, because back in the day, they used to sell cigarettes.
I was just about to say
they used to sell cigarettes to the kid. You ain't have to be 18 or need no ID. They'll sell you some cigarettes.
This is off the cuff. I'm gonna test you.
Good.
What's your mama's brand?
Oh, she used to smoke them brown joints. Them Benson and Hedges. Yeah, Benson and Hedges. Yeah, them long little thin browns. Thought she was a diva or something. Yeah.
Oh no, my mama thought she was the diva.
What she smoking?
You know what my mama smoked? Virginia menthol, light 100s.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers about this goddamn long.
but that's
the
what
Eartha Kitt.
we used to go to the store and get that.
Yeah.
They sent us
I
to
used
the
to
store
go to the store,
get their little feminine hygiene products and whatever. It's like
let me get a half a pint of Secret 7 and a pack of Virginia menthol light 100s. Why do I know that?
They hand it right over the counter to you.
Why do I know
right
that?
over the counter to you.
Yeah, be like, here, take this to your mama.
So it just made me think, dog, how kind of like these kids, how good they got it. Because even with like playing like video games, dog, we didn't have no save. When you start playing Nintendo, you had to finish it.
You had to finish it.
It wasn't no, let me stop right here, then I'll come back later. It wasn't no auto save.
No.
Once you start playing Contra, you better finish it. You better finish it.
And nigga will hit the long pause on your pause.
Yeah.
Nobody touch the TV. We finna go play. Somebody touch this TV. Fuck one of y'all up.
Yeah.
But don't touch this TV.
Hey.
Because the game is on pause.
It was real.
Because you had to go to channel 3 to get your Nintendo working. But to your point, man, like when I saw that, hell, we used to have a commercial. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? They had to give us a fucking commercial again, showing our age again. They had to do a fucking commercial to parents to go, hey, parents, I know you in the house watching TV because you ain't shit. Where's your boy?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, where's
the boy at?
Where's some children?
Where's the goddamn girl at? Where's your daughter?
Yeah.
Because you don't know where the fuck your kid's at. It is 10.
Yeah.
We need to know if you know where your kid's at. That's how outside we were.
Man.
We was just out. Just moving group to your point.
It's just different.
Bro, walking to the store, walking to school and walking to the store was par for the course. Matter of fact, nobody gonna take you nowhere. If it was in walking distance, motherfuckers would look at you like it would be a car parked right there.
Full of gas.
With gas in it. But that gas is meant to go to work.
To work and to the grocery store.
To the goddamn grocery store. Because we live next door to the church. So we don't need to go nowhere else.
Better walk.
Better walk.
If it's in this neighborhood,
you better walk.
You better walk.
You better get on your too.
Yeah, and if it ain't in the neighborhood, you better find out what time the buses run.
Yeah. I had a bus schedule, like
bus passes,
transfers, bus pass.
Yeah, and yo, they just got chauffeurs. They don't need to know about no bus routes, how to catch no bus. For what?
I'm dropping my kids off at school, but the school up the street. Let him walk.
It's different.
Let him walk.
It's different, bro. Hey, my school was on the other side of town. We still walk. And we just linked. We multiply. I'll start. Me and my homeboy, we'll start and walking. Once we passing up our homeboys, they come out. And that's 4 of us. Then we walk. They
just
come
keep
out.
Connected, motherfucker.
Yeah. Before you know it, we at school. Safe. What we doing? We don't need no bus. Hey.
And for that, not only were you safe, then nobody want to mess with y'all asses. If I see 12 little 12-year-olds walking down the street, I'm going to the house.
Hey, 10 little black boys walking out. You don't know what you gonna get.
I might throw a rock and run. I don't want shit to do with y'all. I just get about her.
But they just don't. Hey,
that's crazy.
My son don't have a bruise on his body. There's no scrapes and no scars.
That was standard issue.
You ain't scrape your
Both
knee?
of my knees got scraped.
Scrape your knee? You ain't got no keloid from an old cut because we couldn't take you to the doctor to get it treated. So it had to heal naturally. So you ain't got none of that. It's just different, dog. It's different. But yeah, they arrested her for that, man.
Yeah.
Reckless endangerment.
Yeah, I saw that.
The law is the law, I guess, but
and it was a white woman.
It was a white
woman. And I'm trying to tell y'all, with this administration, I want y'all to be careful. It ain't just because they got it in for us.
Oh, white women in trouble too.
Oh, y'all in trouble too.
Oh, yeah,
y'all about to feel it too.
That's true.
I'm gonna feel it too. Because the day a white woman goes to prison for child endangerment.
I know you Southerners, you Southern Belles thought y'all did the right thing, but y'all ass is about to pay.
Watch.
So, are we doing a disservice to our kids by keeping them from some of our good childhood experiences?
I think so.
And not that we're keeping them from it. It's just, it doesn't seem to be available anymore.
Some of that, but I think when we grew up, I think we had in our mind like the one of the biggest challenges, or probably the biggest challenge when we grew up, was poverty. We was poor. We ain't had shit.
Facts.
So the one thing we wanted to give our kids when we became fathers and we became adults and we became mothers and so on and so forth is we don't want y'all to experience none of this poverty shit.
And rightfully so.
Which I get.
Yeah.
But we overcorrected in the sense of they still need to experience struggle. Like, it's cool not to say, hey, son, it's up the street. Walk.
Yeah.
And not only walk, bring me a soda.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's the other thing. You know, wine was notorious for that. Wine was notorious for that.
Hey, go to the store, give me a soda.
Yeah, give me a soda.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Because he gonna hold you down.
He gonna hold you down. He gonna hold you down. You gonna get something later.
Yeah.
But you gonna take your ass to the store to go.
For sure.
So I think that because we overcorrected, I think that we are doing our kids a disservice in not letting them fail. Like,
so are you saying we overprotecting?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
And I think that comes from the simple fact of we really, like, we thought our childhood was hard, and it was. We was falling off shit. We was jumping on shit.
That's a fact.
We was running from shit. We was doing all types of stuff. Like, children 20, 30 years ago were like little criminals. Like
little bandits.
Little criminals.
Yeah.
Like, they were up to no good. Like, if you saw 6 or 7 of them, they might just be throwing bottles against a wall.
Or rocks at buses.
Yeah,
that was our thing. We used to stand in this alley and throw rocks at the Boston bus. Till we hit the little drug dealer car one day. He threw it in reverse and came down the alley chasing us. That was the last time we threw rocks at the buses.
Yeah.
Good. And we heard it cock too.
We're done. We're done with that.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done with that.
Yeah.
Because, nigga, that is the scariest skirt you will ever hear in your life.
Yeah. And then you heard him cock it?
Oh, yeah. We wasn't that stupid.
Nah.
We was throwing them at the bi-state buses, too. But it was like a Buick or whatever. That motherfucker hit the skirt. Nigga, when I say we was bailing,
you gotta get out of there.
We was bailing.
Gotta get out of there.
But what we did was we overcorrected and we're depriving our children of opportunities for them to grow and be better. And that's where I think
establish that character a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like,
that's a fact.
Them fights. I'll do you one. I'll do you
that's
one.
A fact.
And this is controversial, okay? But you're at the Big Zo podcast. The fuck we do. All right? Bring back bullying. Yeah. You know why you have such annoying, obnoxious motherfuckers? Because they've never been punched in the fucking face.
They've
never been punched in the... There was a consequence for you talking goddamn crazy when we was growing up. Yeah. Somebody would hit you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It wasn't use your words or somebody would hit you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as a resident little brother / little cousin I deserve to get hit. Okay? I had it coming. I was being annoying. And sometimes y'all would get mad at me and hit me. Now, when I think back on it, fuck you. Because y'all ain't shit. But I also got to look at my behavior and go, hey, I kind of had that coming. Kind of was being a little asshole.
Yo.
And so you punched me. And so it was like, it was cool. But Think about that. How many kids or how many young adults do we have being little assholes and nobody checks them? Nobody there's no consequence for the actions.
Yeah.
So they just running around here being obnoxious.
And they not afraid of anything.
And they not afraid of shit because they don't think they can get the shit knocked out of them.
Yo, you can be driving down the street and they could be in the middle of the street and they'll look back at you like you in they way.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you must got a new ass at the crib because I'm about to hit this one.
Bro.
And it's
something
they don't budge.
Something even less than you take your son to the football game, basketball game, baseball game, whatever game. You know them little kids will cuss in front of you like you ain't grown as fuck.
Hey, look, case in point.
Like you ain't grown as hell. Like
and my son swim meet.
Yeah.
So it's not a whole bunch of parents there. It's just a handful. So I'm sitting in the bleachers and some of the swimmers are sitting like down from me, but close enough.
Right.
And bro, they just talking.
They just talking.
Cussing. So finally, after I heard enough, the adult in me kicked in. I just had to look at it. I was like, yo, oh, sorry about that, sir. Sorry about that. And then they kind of changed their tone. But it's just the fact that I had to even look at them and say something.
Would it never happen?
If a woman walk in the room, you change the tone of your conversation automatically.
Immediately.
There was none of that, whatever we was talking about when a woman walked in, you changed it. When an adult came around, you changed it.
Yeah.
Even, we were some little cussers.
Yeah.
But when grown folk was around,
we changed.
No, sir. No, sir.
And you know why?
And we wasn't trying to hang around grown folk.
No, you know
when
why?
When grown folk came home, you got out the room.
We got threatened.
Yeah.
Probably 50 times a day.
Yeah.
By different entities.
Yeah. In-house and outhouse.
In-house and outhouse. Somebody was threatening to do bodily harm to your punk ass if you was out of line and out of pocket. And I think that we've overcorrected and we need to get some of the... and I think it's going to come back. I think it's just naturally going to have to because, man, these little assholes y'all raising, man.
Hey.
These little assholes y'all raising. I'm just.
And I can't
assholes y'all raising.
And I can't even front Cuzzo. I'm guilty of being a little bit of overprotective, dog, because that's my baby.
Yeah.
And I crash out. over Lizzo, but I just be everybody don't parent the same, and so the way we raising him, they may not be raising theirs that way.
Right.
We got structure over here.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be structure over there.
Right.
So I'd be a little hesitant about can I go to, I know, because I want you to live. But at the same time, I want you to live. So it's a conflict. It's a conflict because I know he can't move like the way we used to move. My mama never told me no. It was just be home by curfew. As long as I had my work done, as long as I had chores done before, do your chores before you do anything. Chores, homework, hey, all right, go do your thing. See you at curfew.
My mom used to call me a grown ass man and say, you be leaving out of here like you got a full-time job. Because I'm not going to stay in here and watch you cuss me out.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Because you bored. I'm out of here.
Because you get to look at me and I look like my daddy. So fuck no, I'm out. I'm fucking out. Okay? I'm not just going to sit around here and be too many motherfuckers.
She don't see unk in your eyes. I mean, it's kind of hard not to, brother. You're spitting it.
That's my point. And I'm just sitting around here just being a kid, not doing shit? Oh, yeah.
You trying to just play Sega Genesis.
Motherfucker.
Time to go hoop. Yeah.
6:30, I'm up out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do drills.
Yeah.
Like drills, yeah. I'm going to do drills. Like, I'm going to go shoot. I'm going to go do some layups. I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. I'm out of here.
That's a fact.
Come back in the house. Again, like a full-time job.
And
been a day.
Been
a goddamn day.
And the old school parents, it used to just bother them seeing you chilling.
Yeah.
You could just be chilling. They'll find something for you to do. I got go in there and vacuum that.
Bro.
Like, yo, I'm just minding my business. Why you finding things for me to do?
Chilling. Being too happy.
And
sleeping too long.
Sleeping late. There we go. Sleeping late.
Anything that had to do with leisure or pleasure, fuck no.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that, and I don't like it.
I can't front because I still got a little bit of that sleeping late in me. That's been passed down because it ain't nothing for me to go, hey man, it's 1 o'clock. Get up. We'll be going. Nowhere. It's just time for you to get up.
It's time for you to wake up. We ain't going nowhere.
He looking like,
but you ain't finna do that shit
why
all
am I
day.
getting up? Hey, I'm up.
You gonna be up.
Who work around here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It gets into that.
Yeah. Why you tired?
Yeah.
Why you tired? You 14. Why you tired? Yeah. So we got to do better.
We do.
We got to do better.
But you was woken up.
Yeah.
You was woken up for no reason. You was bothered for no reason.
Fam.
You was messed with for no reason. For no reason at all. They was...
Yo, you knew when you heard R&B music blasting on the weekend, morning or afternoon,
just start cleaning.
Knew you was gonna spend your day cleaning house.
Yeah, start cleaning. Hit them baseboards today. Hit them baseboards.
Hey, you hear Frankie Beverly and Mays going off? Just know you're about to start cleaning.
Yeah, as soon as Al start come in, as soon as you hit that, tap, 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 tap. Get
dishes,
the bathroom.
Dishes. Earth, Wind, hey, you're cleaning today.
You clean.
Any old school, hey.
So, parents, if you can hear the sound of my voice or if you can see us, look, understand that you got to protect your children. Understand that we are living in a different time. But also, let them live. Be their safety net. Have the location if you need to. If something goes wrong, be the person that can step in when something goes wrong. What a lot of parents do now is they do what's called that good old hover parenting, to where they like right here in case the child does anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if they go to the skating ring, they right there. If they go to, they playing football, they right there. They go basketball, whatever it is, they right there. And it's like, man, let them work their own shit out. Let them create their own personalities. Let them go through some shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck up. Sure as I'm sitting here, they're gonna fuck up. They don't know what they're doing. That's where you come in.
Let them learn to swim. You don't have to watch them drown.
Right. But let them learn to swim.
Learn how to
say
swim.
that again.
Let them learn how to swim. Hey. You don't have to watch them drown.
But let them learn.
But if they going under, hey, they're gonna come up a few more times. Yeah. You know when to grab them. Yeah. Yo, just let them see what they made of. Yeah. Let them do it.
Yeah. Because otherwise, I'm gonna just keep it
They're gonna be calling you at 40 years old talking about mama.
I'm gonna just keep it real. I do not trust you little motherfuckers to take care of me when I get older. I don't. I'm scared of shit. When I get older, I see one of you little motherfuckers in the hospital, or I see you as doctors and lawyers and things of importance, and
you going crazy?
I'm side-eyed.
Yeah.
Where you go to school at? That's a real degree?
Yo, who your mama now?
Yeah.
Who your mama now? Yeah.
Did they test y'all?
You look familiar.
I just don't. Y'all don't inspire confidence of adulting.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
damn.
Like they don't inspire confidence of adulting.
Yeah, because Whitney said, I believe the children are our future. I don't know if I
agree with that. Huh? Teach them well and let them lead the way. We ain't do that part though. We ain't do the teach them well and let them lead the way.
So we all partially to blame because we did not teach them well.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They don't give me confidence when it comes to, look, I need you to do some adult shit. I need you to be a grown-up today and do grown-up shit. They don't give me our problem was we trying to grow up too fast.
Yeah.
They was trying to tell us not to grow up.
Yeah.
13, 12 years old, they like, don't be fucking.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking.
Yeah.
There's some condoms.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking.
Yeah.
They was telling us, a little boy, they was like, hey, come play sports because y'all will be robbing people.
Go play sports. Huh? Yep.
Yes.
I never thought about that.
I know y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all will rob people. Come over here and play this. But they were trying to keep us away from growing up. We're trying to get these kids to grow up.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely was keeping us occupied.
They was keeping
us bro. You been all kind of stuff.
Meanwhile, these kids, what you doing? Nothing. What you gonna do today? Nothing.
Come on, you want to ride with me?
No. Nah. We on the game, huh? We all playing the game. Okay.
But that's how that's how they bond these days.
And then
we was more so in person.
We was in person.
They more so virtual. Yeah.
But the way they be talking to each other too be crazy too. Call of Duty and shit. But I digress.
So I saw this article about D'Angelo.
Okay.
And it was saying how he suffered mentally after the Untitled video came out. How does it feel? He said after that came out, all hell broke loose for him. So I'm just gonna read a little. I don't know why. I don't know where this article came from, but
definitely hit me with that.
So it says the trouble began right away at the start of the Voodoo tour in LA. It was a week of warm-up gigs at the House of Blues just to kick off the tour, draw some attention, and break in the band, says Alan Leeds. He was D'Angelo's tour manager then, and now.
Okay.
He said, and from the beginning of the tour, as soon as he come on the stage, they yelling, take it off. So now I guess they're getting to the point where he feel like he being objectified and his talents are no longer being heard. Hold on. It says, D'Angelo felt tortured, Questlove says, by the pressure to give the audience what it wanted. Worried that he didn't look as cut as he did in the video, he'd delay shows to do stomach crunches. He'd often give in, peeling off his shirt, but he resented being reduced to that. Wasn't he an artist? Couldn't the audience hear the power of his music and value him for that? He would explode, Questlove recalls, and throw things. Sometimes he'd have to be, what's code? C-O-A-D. Code? What's that? I ain't familiar with that word. Nah, that's C-O-A-D. Sometimes he have to, or maybe it's a typo.
Okay.
But it said sometimes he have to be cold, not to cancel shows altogether. So that's a typo.
I guess it means coast.
Oh yeah,
coast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One time I got mad when a female threw money at me on stage, and that made me feel effed up. And I threw the money back at her and said, "I'm not a stripper." So, as dope and fire as that song was, and as much success as it had, it made his life a living hell. You don't know what people going through, Cuzzo.
You don't.
You don't know what people... Yo, I remember when that video first came out. I was jealous because the little honey I was digging at the time...
was drooling over that nigga.
All the girls was on it. Jamie Foxx even did a parody of it on his show.
He did, and it was funny as hell.
That's how popular the shit was. So... you would think my man, he's sex symboling it. They all on him and all that, but my man is miserable. He felt like a prisoner to that song, dog, a slave to that song. He can't even come on stage and hit her with Lady and Cruising and Brown Sugar because they horny. Take that shirt off. See them nips and them abs.
Show us your dick.
Hey, it's funny, but it's not, man. That's
funny.
No, man.
That's hilarious.
Dog, he was trapped.
Pull it out.
Mentally, dog. Yeah.
Anybody want to hear that shit?
See, women could be just as barbaric as we can.
Bruh.
Hey,
more actually, when it's bruh. So this is what I say to that. And I mean this for Beyonce. I mean this for Rihanna. I mean this for Cardi B.
Excuse me.
I mean this for Cardi B. I mean this for D'Angelo. I mean this for... Look, if you are not aware of the consequences of the thing that you are doing, don't do it. There is always a price. There is always something to pay. Always. You did a video, presumably naked.
That's what you wanted us to believe. Because I think I didn't even know niggas had a V shape. He had the V joint. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
So, and it was a rumor that he was getting topped off, whatever was happening. That's why, at the end, he was hitting my nose. Again, a rumor. But
that's fire, though, if that's true.
It is.
It is.
But, sir, you put this out here. And then the consequence is women want to sleep with you.
They wet. You made them wet.
Did you think that wasn't gonna be the case?
You got them wet.
Like, that kills me. People will post 162 ass and titty pics on IG, then say, but nobody respects me. I mean, you deserve respect as a human being.
1,000%.
But you got to be aware of the consequences of your actions, D'Angelo. Sir, you made a very, very sexy song. You became a sex symbol. Women want that from you. Now, flip side of
the song, D'Angelo, because I have you changing my mind because the song called How Does It Feel? And you standing there topless, bro, in your prime, and you're flexing and doing all this and.
What did you think was gonna happen, sir? That's my question. Like,
yeah, I'm with you.
You thought they was gonna work Bible verses from you?
I'm with you, bro.
Thought they was gonna come on. We respect you as an artist. Yeah. Sing your song. Yeah. No, nigga. Yeah. Drop your drawers. Yeah. Because that's what you do.
Hey.
Right or wrong, that's what it is. Now, you get the opportunity as an artist to define yourself, and you can tease the audience. You can, he could have hit a couple of buttons and I ain't gonna do that to y'all today. And you can get mad or whatever. You already paid for the ticket. You already paid for the ticket. It's purchased.
Keep it old school like Teddy Pendergrass, Al Green. Them they just do 3 buttons and let the little nappy chest hair stick out with the little gold chain.
Or like Michael. Michael would just come on stage and just stand
for 20 minutes
and let them sing and let them do their thing. Like
that's falling out.
Yeah.
Nobody's better than Mike. Go ahead.
At all. He had to. It was his responsibility to control the crowd, to present the image that he wanted to present it as. That's why it's so powerful and important when you on these apps to remember that what what you're putting out, someone is perceiving. If they perceive you a certain way, right or wrong, they're going to treat you based off that perception. Now, your job is to say, hey, I'm not that way, or hey, do not disrespect me in that way, or hey, I want to be treated this way, or I want to be, but you can't get mad at folks for what you presented as your art to them. Facts. In their interpretation of that art, because the other side of it is, I'm pretty sure you made millions of dollars off of those same horny women buying your albums, buying your merch, buying your posters, buying your shit. So it's a give and a take. And I've heard other singers do like the same way. Like Tank was talking about the same thing. Tank was talking like, he was like, bro, if I gotta...
That's a great point, Cuzzo.
He was like, if I gotta start taking hormone, like whatever I gotta do so I can start taking my shirt off again, I gotta do it so I can start taking my shirt off again, because this is an expectation when I come to do these songs and perform these. Like they are not looking for me to be fully suited up and just sing a song.
That still could be challenging mentally though.
Hell yeah, it is.
Especially when that's not who you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because not making excuses for him, but
no,
he was thrown into that sex symbol. Like, yeah, he did what he did, but that amplified it, because they was already on him.
Yeah.
But when the nigga took his shirt off, because at first they was just liking his voice and the braids, then he took his shirt off. That took it to a whole nother level. So, to your point, hey, go ahead.
Hey, because LL take his shirt off now, and every show 50 do, you know what I'm saying? DMX did. Like, it's a part of being an artist. It's a part of the show. Bro, I get it. It's unfortunate, and women can be like, y'all can get a little rowdy. Like, y'all get a little rowdy. Y'all like a nigga, like, y'all really feeling them. Y'all get a little rowdy. Y'all tear a nigga's shirt off, pants off.
And talk to you any old kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, girl, why you talk like that?
Yeah.
Your mouth filthy.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yeah. Go ahead.
Pull out your dick.
You gotta stop, bro. Yo.
Pause. But that is what happens when you present yourself like that, and it's the same thing, whether it be OnlyFans, whether it be music or whatever. If the music is not the concentration, because I think some of that happened to Lil' Kim. I think that happened to Lil'. I think that's what happened to Lil' Kim.
You think she was impacted by it? You think it affected her?
Yeah, because you don't change your face that many times unless you're impacted by the dumb shit that motherfuckers are saying when she was already fine as fuck. We had everybody had a poster up of Lil' Kim, and we all loved her.
So let me ask you something. So what would make her do that? Because nobody was hating on Lil' Kim back in the day. We was drooling. We were foaming at the mouth.
We weren't. But sometimes when you get those 100 great comments, you see the hater comment.
That's a fact.
And I think that's what she was doing. And I think that's what he was doing. He probably didn't see the 100 and 150,000 people who loved his music, loved what he represented, loved him as an artist. He probably saw the 15 or 20 women that was just like on some shit like that, just bought it because they wanted to have sex with him. And that's what we do as human beings. We focus on the negative and we speed past the positive, or we speed past the things that got us here.
That's a fact.
Bro, that like you taking your shirt off got you here.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do it forever, and you shouldn't feel pressure to do it forever because you are a singer. You are an artist at the end of the day. If they don't like the art in which you're presenting, then do something else. But that's a part of who you were. Don't run from it. Embrace it. But then teach the audience how you want to be perceived and how you want to be welcome as far when you're presenting your art. But I ain't gonna say to complain about it is like, but it's like, bro, what did you expect? Like, but I've heard this. Ashanti said the same thing. Ashanti was on stage. She in a onesie, twerking. Nigga throw money at her. She gets offended.
Yes, she should.
I ain't no fucking stripper.
Yeah. Yes, she should. You out of line, playboy. Matter of fact, security, right there.
And that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Security.
Yeah, Snooki. Do work.
Snooki.
Yeah, do work.
Somebody between me and my car.
Yeah.
Do work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to get him up out of there.
Right.
But flip side is you have given so many images. Those images have power.
That's a fact.
Just don't ignore that. I'm not saying that they're right, and I'm not saying that you don't have to react the way that you want to react. But don't also say, oh, like I can't post 50,000 videos with me with a gun, with me with money, with me with dope on the table, and then when I meet somebody, and my name is Young Jeezy said this shit. He said a nigga threw some work on the stage.
Why he performing?
Said a nigga threw a quarter key on the stage. What do you expect, Jeezy? Yeah. You Jeezy the snowman.
You the snowman. You the snowman.
Man, Cardi, Meg, y'all created a song called WAP. You don't think a man's gonna want to? And again, not saying that is right.
Not
because
justifying it.
Yeah, that they're artists and they are presenting their person as an artist, and that is not who they are. But also understand where it's coming from and then maneuver and adjust to it. But don't let it drive you crazy. Like, why are these people in here just disrespecting me like this?
Yeah.
Because, nigga, like, they think that's the type of time you on. You're going to have to change the perception. So, I feel them, but, I mean, par for the course, my nigga. For everything that you do is a positive and a negative that comes with it. Right. I just wish more people realize that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like,
understood it.
Just understand and realize that whatever you do, good, bad, or indifferent,
it's gonna be
it's pros and cons.
It's always
pros and fucking cons.
Yeah, that's a good point, Cuzzo.
Yeah, so
letter time.
Let's go.
It's come from a young lady. She says, "Me and my boyfriend been seeing each other for almost a year now. Things are good and going great. We still feel like we're in the beginning stages of the relationship. We haven't disagreed on much. We usually agree on most things. However, there's this one thing we just can't seem to get past, and that's public displays of affection. Now, before y'all go in on him, laugh emoji, he's not the problem. I am.
Damn.
I'm just not a fan of PDA. But he loves it whenever we go out. He's all over me. I don't mind a little hand holding, but he likes to hug and touch on things. I'm top heavy. Shout out to you. So he can't keep his hands off my girls. I ain't mad at that.
At all.
I don't mind it at all in private, just not so much in public. We go back and forth all the time, but there's never any compromise. Is it me or is it him?"
Both of y'all.
I'll go first.
Go ahead, please do, because I'm thinking.
I don't. It's like you said, y'all didn't find that y'all can't find that compromise. I will say this because I'm not a big PDA, a big public guy either. I'm cool with a little hand holding, little hug or whatever, but I ain't finna be fondling you and touching you all on your grown parts and shit. I'm not gonna do that. That's for these four walls.
Right.
So I will say, yo, ease up on that, my G. Like, you see, she don't, but because if she not cool with the PDA,
she not cool.
Yo, don't be that aggressive is what I'm saying. If she cool with a little hand holding, yo, cool. Hey, you could sprinkle in a hug or sprinkle in a little kiss on the cheek or peck or something. But don't be just gripping and grabbing all on your woman and you know she don't like it, especially in public. So I will say that for us that aspect of it. But for as she goes, yo, my man seems to be very in love with you, very infatuated with you. I would take that as a good thing because there's some women out here with men and can't get no kind of attention from them.
Not at all.
No type of affection from them. So I'm not saying you're wrong for the way you feel. I definitely agree with you for us touching on your girls in public and doing all of that. I'm definitely on your side on that. But him trying to just, be a little lovey-dovey and be on you, yo, kind of give him a little grace with that. And my man should definitely respect your wishes about all the extracurriculars. But just find that little medium, man, where y'all can, do a little hand holding. And he like it. Yo, kind of meet him halfway. Give him a little kiss or something. It ain't got to be nothing crazy. It ain't got to be like Bobby and Whitney was doing on stage. But just give him a little peck or something just to kind of, lower the hormones or whatever. My man seemed horny. But, hey. But that's what big titties do. Go ahead, cuz. So I'm done.
So you and Pepe Le Pew are having
yeah. All right.
You and Gomez. No, I'm sorry.
Definitely Gomez.
Definitely Gomez.
Yeah.
Catamia.
Yeah.
Moshe.
Hey, Gomez was smooth though.
Smooth as
yeah,
hell.
smooth. Morticia loved him.
Yeah. But Gomez is gonna kiss all on your neck.
Everywhere.
Ears,
everywhere.
In front of everybody and didn't give a damn. But she was into it.
Yeah.
She was into it.
That's the key.
So here's the thing. Have a conversation with the gentleman. Let him know how you feel. Please don't be pushy. Listen to him. Respect how he feels. Ask certain questions to try to get to the root cause of why you feel like you need to be this affectionate outside. Like, we inside, I got you. I'm going to hug you. I'm going to kiss you. I'm going to lick, touch, whatever we doing. You know what I'm saying? But when we get outside of here, it's a bit much for me.
Yeah.
Like, so what can we do to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody think.
Hey, what can we do to meet in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Can we go hugs? Can we go kisses? Can we go hand holding? And we just leave some of the groping kind of alone?
I grope before we get out the car.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Get it out my system.
Yeah. You can cop a feel right before you hit.
Yeah.
Here's my titty.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
get it out your system.
Yeah. Get a couple squeezes.
Yeah, because we so barbaric.
Yeah, we are. He'll probably think it's fun. It'll be like a little game for y'all. Get your squeezes in. Come on. Get them.
Mm-hmm. If you go in this mall, come on.
Mm-hmm. Get them. Get them in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Motorboat them.
You done?
Motorboat them.
You done? You done?
Motorboat son of a... You motorboat son of a gun. You. But anyway, let them get that off. And then y'all go off and go into whatever event or whatever y'all going into. But the biggest thing is communication. When you're uncomfortable with something, I know from my experience, it's the very hardest thing to do is to express that to a person because you feel like you're going to offend them. When you're just being honest.
That's a fact.
When it's just like, yo, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Please stop doing that. I'm not saying I don't like you. I'm not saying that this thing that you do is wrong or right. I don't like it. I don't like it. So please stop doing it to me. And I think that respect level sometimes leaves because we just expect the person that we with to just be with all the shit that we with, and that ain't the case.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that goes back with communication and learning your person.
Yeah. I like public PDA when it's spicy. I like spicy public PDA. Let's sneak and do some shit.
You want to go all the way with it. If you're gonna do it, then let's do it.
Let's get it done.
Don't smile like that.
Let's get it done. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
with you on
I'm be
that.
doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
To get you to react in front of people.
I'm with you.
That's my thing. But to your point, I'm not a big hey baby. No, nigga.
That's awful. That sounds awful.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Everybody know I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I'm here with you. Like I just think it's like marking your territory. Yeah. So sometimes when he get a little handsy, you know, just get a little compromise with my man. Because to Cuzzo's point, he likes you. He's attracted. He's really attracted to you.
He is attracted to you.
He's really attracted to you, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
Because there are men that will not touch. You ain't got to worry about it.
Hey.
You ain't got to worry about
it.
Huh? You can walk around here however you want to walk around here. He going to look.
Yeah.
Go out to watch the TV. Like, he ain't going to give a damn. So you don't want to go that extreme. But I also understand, like, when a person is super duper aggressive, it can be a bit intimidating. It's like, hey, you gotta chill.
Respect the body, bro.
Yeah, chill. Would you quit?
Yeah, she don't want you groping on her like that in public, then.
Don't grope on her in public.
It, dog. She going home with you, my G.
Yeah. Now you at the crib?
Hey.
Have at it.
Play ball.
Yeah,
play ball. Now you can make up for the time that you wasn't getting it all.
Yeah. Or whisper something in the or make it fun. Whisper stuff in their ear. Girl, you know I do to you right now. Like
they don't know how to. They don't.
And get the engine revving so when you get to the crib,
they don't have game. It's not
existing
these days.
That's why we're here, sir.
Game.
We're here to give them the game.
They don't know how to. Hey, they don't know how to get that thing warm unless they actually in the midst of it.
Yeah, like
you got to know how to preheat it.
Yeah, and this is a time for you to preheat her oven. Cause you ain't gotta be overtly groping. Like it could be a subtle kiss on the back of the neck. That's a caress of the arm.
She might like that.
Yeah.
If you just walk up behind her while she looking at a shirt or something, and you just kind of after she see it ain't no stranger.
Yeah.
She see yo, that might arouse her a little bit. Hey, you know what? Hey, this shirt can wait.
Right. You bring her close from the back so she can smell your cologne, and then you just kiss her and just go.
In a gentlemanly way.
In a gentle and
don't
gentlemanly
come up behind
way.
her and scoop her. Like don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
We know she yours and those are yours and the whole time. We get it.
We get it.
But,
yo, show you later.
Everybody don't like to be picked up by the ass while you hug them.
Yeah, okay.
They're a pet.
So is to Cuzzo's point, yo, a lot of communication.
Just communication. Just communicate.
You know, deliver it right. And my man, yo, he seemed to really like you. He should respect you. Respect your shit.
And also, if you can, have some compromise with him. Again, have him get a feel, you know, little motor bro situation. Since you got the girls, we love them. And just kind of go from there.
Yeah, word. This is somewhat like affection. So,
okay.
It was a question I was asked in my inbox. Hey, you and Cuzzo, I got a kissing after oral. Yay or nay?
You know you can't ask me shit like that.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
Now,
that's me.
Does it matter how sloppy she was on you?
It does.
Okay.
On the type of kiss. You'll still get a kiss.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll still get a kiss.
You get some pecks.
You'll get a peck.
If you down there.
Yeah. But if you still drooling from the mouth or you got a little bit on your chin.
Yeah.
Wipe it off first.
Scoot back. Don't you kiss me.
But if it's just a regular oral session that you want
a neat session. Yeah. A neat session.
Cause I'm clean. Let's get that out the way. If your nigga ain't clean, you got a different problem. But it's a hygiene thing. I'm clean. Showers and maintenance and all that shit happens. Okay? So I know where I've been. So I'm okay.
I think that's a little selfish though. Like if I'm blessing you, the least you can do, you can't, you cool with me going down there, but putting my mouth on you, but you can't kiss me. That's weird. That's weird. That's kind of weird.
It is weird, but it's some people that's like that.
Now again, I'm with
some
you.
people that's like that.
Now you ain't finna come up with your face glistening and think you finna plant one on me. No. But if you a neat joint,
or if you just swallowed a school bus
or just
full of kids, you ain't just finna tongue me down, ma'am. Go gargle first. Like, don't do that to me. Like, yeah. Youngins in the back of your throat and you trying to kiss me, it ain't gonna work.
Yo.
Gone. Nasty.
A school bus
full of kids.
and all
gargled them shit.
And all of them active.
All of them active.
Y'all sit down. Stop all that playing. Because they just will not sit down. They jumping around, Cuzzo. They jumping around. Oh,
kiss
man.
me in the mouth.
Yo.
No.
I just think that's kind of weird to me, dog. Like, why wouldn't you kiss that person? It ain't even, like you said, it ain't got to be no big sloppy tongue.
No.
But you can't kiss them. They just hooked you up.
They did. But everybody ain't that, bro. Yeah. Some people have their little restraints and look, I don't do that, or that's nasty, or that's not sanitary. None of this shit we doing is sanitary.
At all.
None of it.
At all. None of it. None of it. It ain't a condom in sight.
Yeah. If you don't grab them wipes, disinfect it, let's get it together shit.
Wipe it off so we can set it off. Ain't none of it is sanitary.
No, sanitary. They be like, you know, the mouth is the nastiest part of the body. Yeah.
Shut up. Shut
up.
Damn.
Yeah. But no, you definitely gonna.
Okay, yeah. I just
smooch you up once you.
So, peoples. Kissing after oral, yay or nay?
Yeah. Put it in the comments. Put it down there somewhere.
Let's get serious for a minute, because before we get out of here, bro. I've been seeing things online, man, where, you know, you see these podcasts and these interviews, man, where these guys are talking about women. They all talk about the same thing.
Yeah.
So what is it? I get annoyed, dog. This is probably some of the most disrespectful things one of the disrespectful things I've heard, man. It seemed like they are trying to undervalue a single woman that has kids or have a child.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay.
They try to say that they're used goods, ran through, whatever. And you just shouldn't do it. Ain't no value in that.
Right.
And I 1000% disagree. I think that is very dismissive and it's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what you're gaining by dating a woman with kids. And I'm talking about a good woman who got it together. I'm not talking about the bummies. I'm never referring to them. Whenever we speak, we talking about people with sense and that's trying to live life.
Quality.
All right? With that being said, a good woman with some kids or a kid, bro, you're actually gaining more than you know. You're gaining a person who has some wisdom, some experience, some knowledge, a person who, a person who understands the meaning of sacrifice, a person who understands the concept of being a team, of being a good teammate, someone who has the experience of both sides. She has been in something where it just didn't work out and she's tried to navigate through this alone. I'm sure she'd rather have a mate to journey through this life with. So with that being said, you gaining someone potentially who's more open-minded to things, who understand things, and who has evolved into this person to where she can carry the load. I'm not talking about the load that everybody's talking about, financial, all that nonsense. I'm speaking from the standpoint, the internal aspects, the intangibles of relationships in a household that women don't get credit for. I just can't stand hearing dudes talk about women with kids that way, dog, like they're worthless. Nothing could be further from the truth, because guess what, my nigga? That means your mama is worthless. That means some of you niggas' sisters are worthless because they single with kids. That means some of your aunties are worthless. Your grandmama was worthless. So what are we really saying? We have to be careful with what we're saying, because we just get on this internet and just start talking because we think it sound fly. We thinking we cooking when we talking this bull crap, because we just trying to get the views up so we'll say anything. no matter how ignorant it sounds. So I can't never rock with that.
Yeah.
I 100% disagree with that, and can't none of these gold chain, oily bird, shades indoor niggas tell me different. The floor is yours.
So what they are doing is trying to use a logical argument in a situation that involves emotion.
You know how nurturing a woman is with kids, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, man.
I do, because I've dated them before, so I do.
Damn.
So what they're trying to do is say, from a logical standpoint, because they always use the car analogy.
Right.
Would you want a car with no miles on it, or would you want a car with 100,000 miles on it?
I like mine with a little miles on. I ain't never had a car off the showroom.
Not even that. If the car with no miles on it is a Toyota Corolla, and a car with 100,000 miles on it is a G-Wagon, I still want the G-Wagon. I'm silly. I'm silly like that.
Real quick.
I'm silly like that.
Great point. Great comparison. Great comparison. Because they quick to go to the car.
They quick to go to the car.
And when
it was going to the car metaphor, I was like, I don't get that, because. So what I'm basically saying is, if you're a good person, you're a good person. You're a good person. If you got 15 kids, if you got one kid, if you're a good person, you're a good person. You're a good person. If you're good in a relationship, then you're good in a relationship. Yes, do the kids matter? They absolutely do matter. Because if you're trying to build a life with someone and you're trying to build a family with someone, y'all gonna have to figure out that dynamic. That much I do understand. But saying someone is worthless or not of value, whom you haven't met, whom you don't know, who you're not familiar with their situation, you don't know them personally, you don't know the type of personality they have, you don't know the lessons that they've learned, you don't know none of that shit. But you, excuse me, you're going off what the internet says, which is, oh, my nigga, don't be no stepdaddy. Oh, my nigga, don't ever date no woman with kids. So you rather take a shitty woman with no kids than a good woman with kids, and that's the qualifying factor.
But that's the logic we using, Cuzzo.
It makes no sense.
At all.
It makes no sense.
At all. Well said, my nigga.
It makes no sense. So
it's stupid.
If you are a single woman out there with kids, so continue to put yourself out there. Continue to improve yourself. Continue to know that you are worthy and worth it, and that there is a man out there that will value you, take care of you. Your thing is that you must come whole. Just continue to work on yourself. It's a lot of niggas out here that's listening to a lot of podcasts and they're getting this information from those podcasts. You just got to ignore it at this point. Because I promise you, the agendas are becoming clear. The agendas are becoming clear on a lot of these cats that are on these podcasts. And, giving their 2 cents or their opinion on shit.
Mm-hmm.
So take that shit with a grain of salt, because half these motherfuckers ain't who they say they are, no way.
1,000%. And to keep it a buck, and it's just my opinion, the cats who say that or talk like that, most of them niggas is deadbeats.
And or single.
Because
which is wild.
Because if you a man with kids, whether you with your person or not, or you don't have kids, there's no way you can think like that about a woman with kids, because first of all, it's just asinine. It's a stupid damn way. It's a stupid way to think, Cuzzo. So you have to be. It says a lot about you for having that viewpoint.
Yeah, it does.
It says that is a major red flag to have that point of view about women with children.
Yes.
Or a child.
Yes.
That's a very that's such a flag, dog.
Just for that reason. That's the thing. Every situation is different, but if you're just using that as a qualifying factor, come on, my nigga, wake up.
It's just ignorant.
Wake up.
No real cat would think like that.
Wake up.
Because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You can't even explain it enough to where it makes sense.
Yeah, wake up.
But hey, whatever.
Sent you a video. Because I'm tired of the sassy man apocalypse.
The sassy man apocalypse. Can you elaborate?
I am. So, y'all know, on Dr. Umar's here, internet, that we got the gender wars going on. And part of the gender wars is men are sassy, right? So then they had these lists going around on you can't do all of these things because they make you sassy.
So it's a list of things that men shouldn't do.
They shouldn't do.
That list grows every day.
It does. But the end of it, the last straw was, I think it's called Crumble Cookie.
Yeah.
A guy went to Crumble Cookie to get some cookies and got called sassy.
Because he went into Crumble Cookies.
Because the box is pink. So, I don't know if you have. Here's my question, because I don't know if you have. How many of these have you heard? And what's the most ridiculous one you've heard? Any that come to mind that's just
it's so
fuck,
I've seen so many, dog.
It's just like, God damn.
I tell you one where I was like, yo, y'all reaching, dog.
All right, come on.
This girl said, like, men shouldn't drink frozen drinks. Anything frozen, men shouldn't drink. Not slushies, not nothing. I said, Helfer, I'm not about to let you shame me and stop me from drinking a frozen margarita. I like frozen. I'm not a straight liquor guy. I can do shots, but if I'm drinking liquor, hey, put some juice in that. Add some juice to it. Yo, my palate is sensitive. I enjoy me a nice frozen margarita, little strawberry Hennessy margarita joint. You're not finna shame me, Helfer, into drinking my frozen drinks. But that was the one I was like, y'all reaching, dog. Y'all doing too much. So now we can't drink slushies. I can't go to 7-Eleven and give me a slushie, dog.
Sassy.
Why? Because I'm drinking it through a straw? Mm-hmm. So men can't use straws. Mm-mm. Men can't eat hot dogs. Mm-mm. Men can't eat bananas. Mm-mm. No penile-shaped food or whatever.
The one I heard that got me was men that work from home are sassy. What?
Really?
Her justification was, why don't you go get a construction job or something? It's like, why don't you go lift something instead of sitting in front of a computer?
Yo, what we doing, Cuzzo?
Yeah, bitch.
What you call it? The sassy man apocalypse?
The sassy man apocalypse.
Yo.
Because they will call anything we do fucking sassy.
And working from home, dog?
Working from home is sassy.
I did see one online where this girl was like, she don't like dudes that post a lot on social media.
Sassy.
I'm like, yo, so we can't, so the social media is just supposed to be for women? We can't post?
If you have a lot of selfies, sassy.
I'm not a big selfie guy. Yeah. I don't post them publicly. I take pictures someday. I might get the bird just right. I just want something to remember it by. Mm-hmm. I'm probably not gonna throw it up.
I'll throw them out there.
Some in the story.
I'll throw them out there from time to time. Yeah. Because one, my page has been hacked. Mm. So this is kind of an indication, let you know it's really me. Mm-hmm. And two, I go to people's pages all the time and they don't have no pictures of themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, why you catfishing me like this? Mm-hmm. Can't find a fucking picture of your ass nowhere on here. You got all these fans. You got all these other shit. You got, how do you look? What do you look like? Yeah. It's Instagram.
Yeah.
But, like, having candles in your house was sassy.
Well, I'm the sassiest then.
Men that can cook were sassy.
Damn, I'm sassy then, Cuzzo.
Oh yeah, no, it was you sassy as shit. We was sassy even with the moisturizing, with the lotions, and the fact that we use stuff that actually is good for our fucking skin. Sassy.
Hey, y'all out of control, yo. Y'all out of pocket. First of all, y'all not finna shame me. I'm still gonna use Baby Love's body scrub, the watermelon scrub. I'm still gonna use it on my body because I like the way I feel after I rinse off. I'm still gonna use those. Man, y'all not finna shame me into treating myself good. Mm-hmm. Self-care. Mm-hmm. I learned from women. Mm-hmm. Self-care. I care for self. Yeah. So if I need to cross over to y'all side of things and use y'all products, damn it, I'm gonna do it.
So what I'm saying is cut this shit out.
Cut this shit out.
Cut this shit out. All right? We're humans. All right? Yeah, we're men. Yes, we have manly stuff that we should be doing. We're gonna do. We're supposed to do. But damn it, stop with this.
So we just supposed to cut grass and chop down trees and shit.
Yeah, and lift weights and...
Yeah, we can't... You can't stop and smell the roses. Hey, okay.
Yeah, you too grown. You're sassy. What?
Man, you can't be well kept.
No.
I don't want no man that's in the mirror longer than me.
That shit.
Yeah.
He got to be medium ugly.
Medium ugly.
Then leave me alone.
Yeah, because I ain't finna.
Because I ain't medium nor ugly. So go on. Then leave me alone.
You sexy?
As fuck. As shit.
Because I have my days. You know what I mean?
As shit.
I have my days where I put it on and I be like, you know what? You did that, my nigga. And then I go have a good day.
Yeah. Like, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to shame men into feeling like for regular shit. Like, ordering a drink, drinking through a straw, working from home.
You know what, cuz I did see one. I saw this chick that said men who eat salads at dinner. On dates. She went on the date with a guy. He ordered a like a grilled chicken salad or something. That was a turn off for her. Cause you're a grown man. What you doing eating salad? Well, she got steak and potato. He got the salad joint. She like, where your steak and potato at? My man trying to eat right. You don't know if this man got a condition or nothing. Maybe he just like to eat healthy.
You're gonna fuck around and be fucking robots if y'all keep this shit up. All right? All the men gonna go and find them somebody in another country or some shit. Y'all gonna have to fuck robots. I don't want that to happen for you.
Yeah.
All right? I want better for you than that.
Yeah.
So, stop calling me sassy.
Get your finger off their face.
Stop calling me sassy. I'm serious about this shit. I'm tired of it. That video upset me.
Yo, you hit me up. You was like, topic.
Yes.
Like, man.
Tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, well, I hate to say it, but
that what was annoying me about the video. Her demeanor about it. She was just so cavalier, dog.
You come out a crumble cookie with a pink box, you ain't gonna put that in a bag? No. These are the boxes they have in here. I don't.
And first of all, Cameron made pink cool. So what we talking about? I got pink hoodies upstairs. Cameron made pink cool. I wear pink.
Yeah, this sassy man apocalypse has to stop.
Yeah.
All right, y'all gotta cut it out.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna drink margaritas. All right.
Facts.
I'm using your body wash.
Facts.
Working from home
if need be.
Having roadside assistance was considered sassy. Because why can't you change your own? Why can't you change your own tire? And why can't you do your own maintenance?
Because I'm not finna crease my shoes.
I thought so too.
I'm not finna get them on my.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And it's included into my insurance that I pay for.
I thought so too. So we're gonna do all of those things. Y'all gotta get over it. All right. And stop teaching your sons this shit too, all right? Because they around here confused as fuck, trying to be tough, and the little niggas ain't tough. And they trying to carry this tough image because you didn't told them that every goddamn thing that they do is sassy. Okay?
Boys don't skip. Huh? I can't skip down. I can't ease on down the road. It's out of hand, cuz.
Quit playing with action figures. They're too much like dolls. What?
But I'm glad you brought that up. I just had to correct my homegirl. So I posted in the story, my son, he make little videos with his action figures and shit. Mm-hmm. She was like, figurine. I said, no. Action figure. Ain't no figurines.
No goddamn figurine.
Action figure.
Yeah. We had them too.
Ain't it no. Action figure. He ain't playing with no little ballerina doll. This is an action figure.
We had them too.
Yeah.
Green Army men.
For sure. Couldn't do shit with them but stand them up.
Shit with them but stand them up. They ain't move. They ain't do shit.
No flexibility or none of that. And they were stuck to the little green base.
And they was just stuck to the green base. It's just like pow, pow, pow. Bang, bang, bang.
You had to slide them across the... Yo, they don't understand. They don't understand. All right, man. Another one. Hey, Big Zo Podcast.
Love, though.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna end it different because my homegirl be getting on my ass because I don't say, you still, nigga, you never say click, subscribe, and like, and never.
Okay.
Say it.
Okay.
Every episode she watch, say it.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Nigga, you ain't say it. Write it down so you don't forget. Like, this how she be talking to me. Say it. Cause she heavy on the YouTube. Like, nigga, she don't watch it on nothing else. Cause she know how important, she like YouTube. Say it. Every time she watch it, you ain't say it.
Please, please, please. Go subscribe to the YouTube. We on TikTok. We on Instagram. We on Facebook. We on everything. All right? Like, share, subscribe. Get your ass over there. Be a part of the family. Be a part of the group. We love you.
We doing things.
We doing big things.
Big Zo Podcast.
Yeah.
We out.